Hello and welcome to the High School Huddle, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. We get set for the 2023 high school football season. Today, we take a look at the Broken Arrow Tigers, the largest school in the state of Oklahoma. But before we dive into the Tigers schedule and give you our predictions, let's first take a look at one of our great sponsors here on the High School Huddle. The High School Huddle is presented by Generations Church. Love God, love people, serve both well. Contact Generations Church by calling 405-282-6848 or visit them online at generationsguthrie.com. Josh Blankenship and the Broken Arrow Tigers, once again, with one of the toughest schedules in the state of Oklahoma. We'll take a look at it here in just a little bit. And not only do they have a tough schedule in-state, but one game they have to go out of state to find somebody.
So let's pick a team that went to the state championship last year.
In 7A.
In 7A.
Yeah.
7A.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Of course, Broken Arrow is the largest school in Oklahoma, so they might as well be Class 9A in Oklahoma.
They're 10A.
So it all balances out in that front there. But Broken Arrow is going to be a young team, and when you're a young team in a tough district, in a tough class, does not bode well. And really, a lot of people don't feel too sorry for you because you are the largest and you have all the facilities and all that stuff. But nonetheless, it's still student athletes, high school football. It will be a tough task for these young Tigers, but they'll get some experience and maybe they'll pay off with a surprise win this year and build the program to where they were just a few years ago when they won a state championship.
Well, Josh had a really good mentor throughout his life as coach.
Yes.
His dad, we just talked about the legend over at Owasso, Coach Blankenship at Owasso. This obviously Josh is Coach's son. But I tell you, this schedule, I think this is absolutely one of the toughest schedules that you will see when you throw Bentonville in there. They were 11-1, I believe, last year, losing that 7A state championship game. But I tell you what a schedule. First three games right out the gate is stacked, including week 3 against your Pops.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that, the Blankenship Bowl. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. Do note, though, Broken Arrow has won a playoff game 6 consecutive years.
Yep.
Now, they were 5-7 last year. It's the first losing season they've had since 2006. And BA fans, don't hate me, but you're not probably going to like my prediction here in a little bit. So let's take a look at it overall, though. So there's your first 3 right out of the gate. Bentonville, Arkansas, Phil alluded to, powerhouse over there in Bentonville, at Union, at Owasso. And then the schedule helps out there a little bit. Norman North will be an interesting game between those two programs. But, of course, you got the defending state champions Bixby on there. Before Bixby won a title, Jinx won 2 in a row. They're on the schedule as well. So heavy at the beginning, strong in the middle, strong at the end as well.
Well, and even that Moore game, Chris, that's not a lay down game. I mean, Moore's that's going to be again end of the year. You could have some kids beat up. You don't know what you're going to look at. I mean, there's a road to a not a fun year at Broken Arrow.
Yeah. Take a look at it here. And, guys, with that schedule, I meant just with Jinx, Bixby, Owasso, Union, Bentonville, all the ingredients are there for a tough season for anybody. And I will go 4-6 on the season. I do think Norman North is a little bit better this year. Now, Norman North has to prove it against the East Side school, and Norman North is coming to BA, so they'll have the advantage there. So I think that's a pick'em game. I don't know if it's feel sorry for the West or type deal, but I will go 4-6 for the Tigers at Broken Arrow.
Yeah, I've got them 5-5 for the year. I think they're going to start the year 0-3. I think they will get by Norman North. I think that the schedule and just on the east side in 6A ball is just so much deeper and tougher. But I think they will get by Norman North, and I think they'll lose to Bixby and Jinx. I do think that Moore game, it wouldn't surprise me to see them go 4-6, but I would circle the Moore game as the one, even more so than the Norman North game for me, as a possible game that could trip them up because of where it sets in the schedule. If Broken Arrow comes into this and they're sitting there, with 5 losses going in the Moore game, do the kids give up? Do they keep playing? Do they, are we thinking about basketball? Are we thinking about wrestling? Are we thinking about moving on? All these factors come in. We're talking about kiddos. So we'll see what happens. But I've got them 5-5 for the year.
And the other, real quick, Ron, the other thing that adds into that is Owen Jones, the standout quarterback for now Jinx, was at Broken Arrow, moves out there and goes back where his dad played over at Jinx. So Owen Jones, that's a hit to this program as well. And real quick before you get to picks, I want to say congratulations to my good Daniel Hawk. He is now the media guy over at Broken Arrow. He's also been doing the play-by-play for Broken Arrow Tigers. He is a big-time guy, and so congratulations to him. I look forward. They always have a great production
no doubt.
at Broken Arrow. He's going to make it even better, and I know he's going to have some great feature stories as well. So that
first-class guy.
That was a great gift for Broken Arrow there. So, all right, Ronnie.
Yeah, just again, the schedule is a pretty brutal schedule we just talked about. You're looking at the odds-on favorite to win the 7A state championship in Arkansas. Now you're going to week 2. You're going to be playing against the possible favorite to win the 6A state championship now. So yeah, I have them going 5-5 as well. And with everything that you guys said, I completely agree with. Again, I think that Moore game will be interesting as well. Jinx, Bixby, just a bunch of juggernauts in there that they got to overcome. But this will be a good experience for the young crew, as like you alluded to earlier, as building a program, as getting this good experience right now, then hopefully something they can build towards the future.
And even with the 4-6 record, 5-5 record, they're still going to be tough in the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll be tough.
Yeah, it's not just like Bixby, also going to be able to walk in and say, hey, we're going to win this game. They still got to prove it. So.
You got 5,000 plus kids to pick from.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that helps.
You have one website, more than one website to choose from when it comes to the High School Huddle. Find us on YouTube. Go on YouTube, simply search Second Banana Media. You'll find the High School Huddle podcast. All of our shows are there. All of our previews are there. You can also find the High School Huddle on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Kind of put it all together, secondbananamedia.com. All of our shows and previews also there, and we'll help you out with the social media sites as well. We wish the Broken Arrow Tigers the best season, and we wish your team the best season this year as well.